Hey YouTube land, this is Ty Counterist doing another action figure review, and this time it's for the final figure in the first wave of the Pulp Fiction Diamond Select Pulp Fiction Series 1. Now, I haven't seen anything about Series 2. They were at Toy Fair as of the time of this recording, but they didn't seem to show, or no one that's been to Toy Fair seems to have shown off a Series 2 for the Pulp Fiction line. So they could be waiting till San Diego Comic Con this year, 2018, to show it, because these figures were released last year in 2017. But this is the Ving Rhames figure of Marcellus Wallace, and basically he's the crime boss, head honcho guy from the Pulp Fiction film. So he comes in the same 7-inch scale as the other figures in the line, which was Jules and Butch, and he's very compared to the other figures, he does lack in accessories. So the figure comes packaged in this window style packaging. So if I just move the accessories aside for the moment, so you can see the Pulp Fiction logo, image of the figure at the side. You got an image of the other figures on the back, and it just has a brief write-up saying, "A respected businessman Marcellus Wallace demands little from his employees, only that his orders are followed. So when boxer Butch Coolidge fails to throw a fight as planned, Marcellus figures that can't go unanswered. Sending his man to stake out Butch's apartment, Marcellus is rewarded when he spots Butch on the street and gives chase on foot. He catches up with the fighter. The pair find themselves in a pawn shop that is more than what it seems, and more than either of them were prepared for." And then it just says the figures are sculpted by Gentle Giant Studios. So you have an image in the corner. It says Butch's base joins with Marcellus Wallace, and you see the figures on the box. So moving that out of the way, we have his accessories. He only comes with 3 accessories. So he comes with this kind of crate, which I think is supposed to be like a donut box, and it has 2 cups, coffee mugs, or those kind of polystyrene cups molded onto it. They're non-removable. They're fairly solid on it. He comes with the base, as mentioned, which is basically a street corner, very nicely detailed. It has like grates and flagstones. You can see the red corner where your kind of crosswalk is supposed to be. It's the kind of, and you see the kind of tarmac for the roadway, which is nicely done. And then the only other accessory he comes with is a pistol, which is the silver pistol. Not sure what type of pistol it is. It looks bigger than a 9mm pistol anyway, so it's probably like a Desert Eagle or something along those lines. But it is removable. Unlike the other figures, he doesn't come with an alternate set of hands. Actually, in fact, the only one to come with alternate hands was the Butch figure. Jules didn't actually have alternate hands either. His head is on a ball joint. You can get some nice left to right rotation all the way around. He does have a kind of a rubbery overcoat, but if you're to remove it, he'll still have the coat's arms or sleeves, and he has like an orange peach shirt on underneath. So it would look quite odd with the overshirt kind of removed. He does have a waist swivel. He does have shoulder rotation and out to the side on both shoulders. Single jointed elbows, which get a good 90-degree bend. His arms or wrists are on swivels and have hinges in and out. He has an upper thigh swivel. He has that kind of weird T-crotch style joint, or I'm not sure what sort of joint it is, on the hip. It's not a ball joint. It's like it's the same kind of joint that they have in a lot of their Diamond Select figures. It has double hinged knees, which are very tight, and then he has ball hinged ankles, which have a rocker on them, but they're very tight and a little bit hindered by the sculpt of the pants. But all in all, he's a really cool figure. If we can just get his pistol out of his hand. Bear with me a moment. There we go. His pistol does come out of his hand. You can sort of push it into the coat. It does bulge the jacket out, but it does kind of sit there. It kind of holds it in place. If you want them to have it kind of, I wouldn't say holstered, but kind of hidden, it does flop out, so it depends on which way you get lined up, but you can get him to kind of put it into his jacket. And then he doesn't have any hands to actually hold the box that he comes with, but you can sort of rest it on his, actually it would probably make more sense that way. You can rest it on his hands so it looks like he's holding it, or you can kind of try and wedge it in between the two hands. There we go, there's his. You can try and wedge it under the hands so he looks like he's holding the box. Just put his gun up there. So he's I'm assuming it's supposed to be a donut box. I can't remember exactly what it was. It looks like a kind of donut box, so I could be wrong, but he can hold it that way. He doesn't, as I said, he doesn't actually have grip hands for holding it. And the other accessory that he comes with is this base plate, which this is the one from Butch, from the Bruce Willis figure. As you can see, there's big pegs on it, and there's corresponding holes on this side, and you just line it up and you kind of push it together and sandwich it together until it clicks into place, and you have basically a little street diorama. There's no kind of back plate, so unlike the Jules set, which I have here, the Jules one kind of had a wall behind it, or as part of the apartment that they were supposed to be in. The Marcellus and Butch one doesn't have like a fake store behind it or anything like that. Hopefully they might, maybe, if they're going to go and release the series 2 and have figures like Zed and the guys from the pawn shop, they might have like a fake pawn shop thing, that diorama piece that you can have that might connect up to this, but as it stands they don't at the moment. So just for a figure scaling, I have my 6-inch Black Series hand, old Han Solo. So you can see the Marcellus figures towers over them because they're done in the 7-inch scale. And just trying to look around and see if I have anything 7-inch. The only other figure I have 7-inch scale at the moment, which is due for my next review, is this guy, which is Jason from Friday the 13th Part 6, I want to say. It's the one from Jason Lives. So it's this is the NECA figure, so you can see they scale up pretty nicely. So all in all, I do like the Pulp Fiction line. I do hope they get to continue it and get more figures out there. I definitely want to see a John Travolta figure for what's his name, Vince Vega, so you have a partner for Jules, and possibly, as I said, the Zed figure or some sort of diorama set with the pawn shop, and possibly other characters like Mia Wallace, Marcellus Wallace's wife, which is Uma Thurman. So that would be kind of cool to see. So all in all, I do recommend this figure. I picked mine up at my local comic store, which is the comicvault.ie. So if you're in Ireland or in Cork City, check them out. They have a lot of Diamond Select stuff and a lot of the Diamond Select Marvel figures. So there you go, guys. Quick video review for this Marcellus Wallace figure. Hope you enjoyed the review, and as I say my reviews, please feel free to click like and subscribe to my channel. Cheers, guys.